Hi, Denise. Hi, everybody. I'm sorry I can't be there. It's Jeffrey Michaels here with United Faculty. I certainly meant to be there, Denise, with you today. And I wrote you a poem. I'm hoping you can play it right there at the event. So I'm just going to read it to you now. It's called Poem for Denise on the occasion of her retirement from 4CD. When I joined the union, everyone was mad, and I mean angry, not just crazy. It was bad. Negotiations were weighed down by mistrust and wrongs of old, and man, everyone was scowling and the room was cold. And there I was, supposed to be the faculty's mouthpiece, and I'd look over and there she'd be, smiling, Denise. And you know the drill, we growl and we puff, we tell long stories, we strut our stuff, we threaten this or that if we don't get a salary increase. And I'd look over and there she'd be, smiling, Denise. I started bringing little fetishes to the table, small statues of stone or bobbleheads or soft stuffed toys, whatever might set a tone. I tried to make these symbols serve as some kind of showpiece. And I'd look over and there she'd be, smiling, Denise. She mostly took notes. She was the one who wrote everything down and then emailed everyone. And I'll admit it, I had doubts. I didn't want some written log misrepresenting what I'd remembered or challenging what I saw. I didn't want to waste time reviewing minutes without cease. And I'd look over and there she'd be, smiling, Denise. Then the notes were good. She never took sides. She got it right. And sometimes our proposals seemed more solid in black and white. Sometimes I would read those notes aloud to the teams, a masterpiece. And I'd look over and there she'd be, smiling, Denise. She also ordered lunch for the group, which is harder than it sounds. This one wants a burger with fries, that one wants eggs with hash browns. Some team members want chopsticks, others need a knife and fork. Some are low carb, all meat, all fish. Some don't eat shrimp or pork. Some never answered her emails, but we still enjoyed terrific feasts. And I'd look over and there she'd be, smiling, Denise. How many years did I call her on the phone looking for Jean, or following up on some question from Joy or Kathy or Colleen? Or I'd stop by unannounced looking for some skids to grease, and I'd look over and there she'd be, smiling, Denise. See, it wasn't just that she was there in the middle of that management zone, coordinating schedules, keeping minutes, or answering the phone. It was her attitude that struck us all. She never seemed grumpy or uptight. She always looked amused and somehow peaceful, even in the middle of a fight. She always had spare copies. She never refused to amend or revise. No matter how many deadlines I missed, she never would criticize. Sometimes she shared blessings or stories of her niece, and I'd look over and there she'd be, smiling, Denise. Sometimes I arrived in Martinez a mess, feeling rotten about myself or my job or whatever it was. My pants wouldn't crease, or I couldn't sign a lease, or I just felt obese, or I needed release, or I feared I was followed by secret police, or I couldn't make peace and my pain wouldn't cease, and I'd look over, and there she'd be, smiling, Denise. Even now, when my uneven verse and my rhythm seem off, and you may think it's silly, this rhyming caprice, I know that if I were there in person, as I'd wanted to be, I could look over now, and there she'd be, smiling, Denise. I hate to think that retirement will change that. However, the truth is, we carry smiles like Denise's forever. So Denise, when you're relaxing in your easy chair, I hope you'll think back on us with nary a care. For many years we bargained, it gave some of us gray hair. But all of it was better because you were there. Congratulations, Denise.